Hi everyone, welcome back to another stream. Hope you're all doing well. Just let me quickly sort this screen region. Dolphin has a weird bug where for some reason as soon as you tell it to go full screen, it adjusts the OBS screen region. Also, ignore the purple stripes at the bottom. That's just a weird emulation thing. Everything else works fine, but we get purple stripes at the bottom for some reason. But hopefully that'll work now. Also, thanks for the resub killing as well. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, Drac, yeah, if you're getting a black screen, there's a part where it'll ask you if you got a hunter's license. You need to agree to that. And then it'll ask you if you want to adjust the calendar. You need to say no for that, because if you try adjusting the calendar, it will try opening the GameCube's calendar thing, which won't work. And it'll just black screen. PSO episode 1 and 2 does the same as well. So you need to say no for that, and then it should load the game then. Yeah, it happened to me as well. So yeah, so today we are going to be doing some F3 card revolution. It's been quite a long time since we played it, and people for some reason seem to want to see it. I'm happy to play it any time, but yeah, it's quite surprising people actually wanted to see this. But I mean, yeah, you know, obviously I'm using this on a legit GameCube, obviously. I mean, to be fair, I have my GameCube behind me. I could theoretically use that, but it would look like crap on stream. I need to get a HDMI adapter or something for it so I can actually use that now. I missed. Yeah, I had a look, Kilniath. The last time I played this was apparently March. Hi, Vola, and Scarf as well. Yeah, F3 soundtrack is amazing. It's so good. Yeah, so unfortunately, I did want to use my original GameCube save for this. No, Minsk, so the issue I had is obviously my copy of F3 that I've got in that cabinet behind me is a PAL copy. So it's like, you know, European UK copy. And the save files are different for F3 between this and the US version. For emulation, I can't find a European version of this game anywhere. So I'm having to use the save file from last stream. So I've got some alright cards, but not as good as my actual save file. It's really annoying. Episode 1 and 2, I can find a European one, no problem. Yeah, so you'll get this screen here. I'll ask you for a hunter's license. Just say, yes, you've already agreed to this. And then for this, obviously, yeah, you want to connect. If it does ask you about the calendar, say no. Love this one, said it wasn't more popular. Yeah, it's kind of a weird one. It kind of came around before, like, CCGs really got popular. I mean, there was obviously always really popular CCGs, but it was, like, before things like Hearthstone and everything like that. It's almost like Sega were a bit ahead of the time, like, and maybe too far ahead of the time. Yeah, I really like F3. I think it's a really good game. So the server we use for this is Ragol.org. It is pretty much one of the only servers you can play F3 on. Yeah, I would also say if anyone does want to play it, we can play no problem. But I have one request, and that is please do not choose a map that has Idle of the Strange Fruits as the music, because that song gets DMCA'd. Minsk's here. Yeah, sure, Scarf. You're on my Discord, aren't you? Just if you just drop it over there, that's fine. How would you put in the Ragol server info? I think, is it listed on the website? I think you might have to do it through the network settings. I can't honestly remember how I set it up now. It's been a long time. Stoked to catch a stream. F3 was my first Phantasy Star game and still is my favourite. Oh, nice one. There's at least one person who started with F3. Yeah, we just mentioned that, Crawl. The soundtrack for F3 is up there for sure. So yeah, I'll give it another couple of minutes or so, see if anyone else wants to jump on, and if we don't, we can sort some multiplayer games out. Need to transfer your original save over to your Steam Deck, level 40 something online. See, I've always been very low level online. Even back in the day, I didn't really play this much online because they did this stupid thing where your offline and online progress was different and the cards that you got depended on your character level. So even though I was high level offline, whenever I played online, I would just get boomer cards. Where is this playable? Haven't found a good way to play this in forever. Ragnarok, so the server that we're on here is called Ragol.org. If you look up that website, yeah, Kill the Athlon on Twitch has just actually posted it. So it's ragol.org/ep3-connect, and that has instructions of how to connect to it. Obviously, you need some way of actually getting on, so where that's, you know, obviously I'm only going to endorse legitimate copies because, you know, I always remember that you can actually use these. Yeah, I always forget that you can just battle with these tables here. I think because we use this lobby on Blueburst as well, and these don't work. Still in a PSO mood after the anniversary. I have, on that subject, I have a video coming on Tuesday. I do need to talk a little bit about videos as well. I have a video coming on Tuesday about some big changes that Affinia are making to the anniversary for next year. So keep an eye on that. Just to quickly touch on videos, I did mention this in the community post, but I'm no longer going to commit to doing a video every single week, just because I kind of felt like I was just rushing some videos together, and I wasn't really happy with them. So, although there will be a video most weeks, there may be the occasional week where there isn't one. But if I know there's not going to be a video that week, I will try and put an extra stream in instead. Yeah, Forest has been ceased, yeah, on Affinia, yeah. I mean, it's not just rip MAE Forest, it's rip to all MAE, the entire lot's going. But yeah, I'll talk about that in the video on Tuesday. So I don't know how many more we'll get. The time on this lobby is going to throw me off because I'm guessing it must be on GMT, and that's wrong for me at the minute. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, good to see you killing the Ath as well. I've missed this. But yeah, I hope things are going well for you, killing the Ath as well. I know you've been streaming quite a lot recently, so yeah, I hope it's all going good for you. Alright, so I think it might just be me and Minsk for now. I guess we can do a match and then see what to do. So Minsk, did you have any preference for what you want to do? Did you want to do 2 versus the computer, or did you want to do 1-on-1? Let's have a lot recently been going through some stuff, but all's good. Oh, sorry to hear that. I think I saw you streaming, was it Oxygen Not Included, I think it was. One against Com, yeah, sure. Can we actually do that from these tables, or is this just for 1-on-1? Can't remember now. We'll try it, I guess. Let's just see what this is. I don't think I ever use these tables. I like that. Hold B, X, and start to abort. I can just imagine everyone just looking at the GameCube control going B and X and Start. I think it's going to be a 1-on-1. If it's 1v1, it's 1v1. I don't even know what's in my decks on this. I can't remember. Okay, so it just puts us in a lobby. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. What did you ask us being spoken to? I just said, I think I saw you streaming, I think it was Oxygen Not Included. Just wanted to have something you could have on in the background, just chat and hang out. Yeah, I get that. Oh god, I forgot about that. Where is it? I forgot about all the weird F3 noises. It's so bad. Amazing. I don't know what Sega thought we were going to get out of that, apart from being really annoying. You can still emote in this one. I think so. Hi.
No. Great. Bravo.
I like how I've been playing for literally a couple of minutes and it's already descended into complete chaos. But yeah, for anyone who may not have seen this game before, this is the very weird PSO. Also, I think Restream has been having some real issues recently. I know that's nothing new. But the last couple of streams, it has consistently said that I have no viewers on YouTube, despite the fact that I can see people talking in YouTube chat. So thanks for that, Restream. Actually solid, but I still haven't committed to playing it. Alright, what do I even have? That's because they're talkers and not viewers. Well, they just have the chat open. I mean, I have no idea what these decks are. So Minsk is using deck 2. I guess I will use this one called Mech Beast, which I assume has mechs and beasts in it. Doesn't matter what your deck is, Minsk will destroy everyone, probably. But the thing is, he needs to carry me because I have terrible cards. Yeah, if I can get a European copy working, then I will be able to use my old GameCube save, which does have some far better cards. I mean, this has some okay ones. Should have your favourite card in this deck. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can get the EU version off my GameCube. You know, with, you know, flippy drive. But I haven't looked into how to do it. What have we got? Milkweek, Slash Cannon. Oh, it's a lot of attack cards. Yeah, change. I've used it a little bit, yeah. I mean, the main point of it was to have a facility to be able to get my GameCube characters onto PC. which has worked. Although I will say GCMM did not work at all for me. It just kept saying that there was no fat device whenever I used it. But I just used Swiss directly, and that worked totally fine. I just realised there's rocks right in the middle. Wait, did Rio literally only put an Alrapi on? That's it. I mean, to be fair, all I can do is a Canadine, so... I mean... Enjoy this.
Action.
I'll never see it coming.
Defense.
It's gonna be a long battle at this rate. I should probably get rid of one of the Baronses there. I really don't need 2 Baronses in my hand.
Change.
Yeah, this game, it's kind of game where I don't play a huge amount of it, but I do like come back to it every so often. Thank you for the Garants.
Defense.
Jeez, Blue Star's popping off already. Also, that is not a weird screen region thing. For some reason, the game has this thing where whenever an attack happens, for some reason it goes to a small, like, section of the screen. I don't know why it does that. But that was like that in the actual GameCube version as well.
Set.
Okay, well, at least I have a dub check. It's something. Focus. Also, how did she not kill the Canadine? It has 1 health. You're just gonna ignore it? I mean, sure, I mean...
Action.
Kill it for an Oran card, maybe. Yeah, if you've never played this game before, it's a little confusing when you first start playing it, but honestly, once you get a handle on the sort of the basic systems of the game, it's not too hard to understand.
Draw.
Alright, we will ditch one of the Baronses. Well, hopefully she continues to ignore that Canadine. Another Alrapi, huh? That's a little bit more threatening, at least. The whole lazy caster voice throws me off. Yeah, I still don't know the reason for that. It's certainly a choice to go with this weird robotic voice. I mean, to me, it's kind of nostalgic. It's kind of one of the main things I remember about the game now. But it is a very weird choice to go with it. Okay, so I have a guard creature active, so I don't need to worry about Rafina. I'll go there.
Action.
Yeah, I've got enough attack action points, so we'll do that, and then let's have a laugh. Let's use Slash with a Canadine.
Defense.
I honestly can't remember about the patches, Drac. It's been a while since I did it, so I really can't remember She has not defended herself once.
Draw.
I mean, the only sort of patch version I use the patch version by someone called Giga Boomer, which adds a lot of the unreleased cards to the game, but you can still play totally fine without it. Oh, I got to the lobby. Oh, nice one.
Change.
So he's just chose to run away. Okay.
Defense.
You can choose to turn the patches on or off, but the symbol is asterisk or dash. Yeah, I would have no idea. I mean, I would guess that maybe the asterisk is on and the dash is off, but yeah. Yeah, they do seem to be completely ignoring my existence so far, which I'm thankful for, but
Change. Dice.
I'm getting terrible dice rolls. I still want to know how the Canadine is still there. Yeah, if I go there, I'll run out of AP, so I'll advance her slowly up for now. I'm a bit worried about Blue Star.
Action.
I mean, at this rate, I'm just going to end up killing her with this single Canadine.
Defense.
I do find it funny that some of the monster noises are just wrong in this game. I think they must have had a limited amount of space for the monster noises. I guess file, maybe file size limitations or something.
Draw.
So that all the cave monsters, well, a lot of them do the boomer noise, and I think poison lilies sound like grass assassins. It's all a bit weird.
Change.
They just forgot. Maybe they did. That's got the right noise. Oh, are we actually going to get attacked? No.
Change.
They must have had a bad turn for AP that turn, I'm guessing. Yeah, how crazy would it be if you could summon bosses? Just fill the whole arena with a boss. Also, just while we're playing it, for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, we did the first live episode of the Arcs Lounge podcast yesterday. So feel free to go and check that out if you haven't seen it already. That's on Kathy's channel.
Action.
What does Curse do? I can't remember. After an attack, permanently curse the opponent's field character. At the same time, HP the character attack becomes 0. No. That will not help me. I have a feeling they might kill the Canadine finally. Hi PK, good to see you. Oof. Why would you wall that attack of all the attacks I'm doing? I mean, sure. That was an uneventful turn. I'll get rid of Curse for now.
Change.
I would say this is the downside of Ep3 sometimes, is that it does feel that sometimes the battles do drag on a lot. That's drag on, not dragon. Do you have to download all the quests to your card? I don't think you have to. The quests are just like extra ones you can do, I think. All the download stuff is optional as far as I know.
Defense.
Oh, we are actually attacking. No, you're not. Yeah, it's kind of a weak game. It's one that I really didn't play much online back in the day, mainly because it was online kind of at the same time as episode 1 and 2, and I played a lot more episode 1 and 2. But also just because they had this weird decision where your character level was separate between offline and online, and that affected the cards that you got. So it meant that unless you grinded a lot online, you weren't going to get any good cards online.
Change. Dice.
That is a better roll. Unfortunately, I don't really have any space to really bring much on, I don't think. Yeah, it's going to be another quite uneventful turn, I think. I think I'm going to retreat Rufina 1 square. Yeah. Because Rufina can't attack directly in front of her. She has a blind spot directly in front of her. It's almost like that's a joke about the eye patch, but...
Action.
Yes, I guess I can hit that now. The Canadine, as ever. Yeah, Pinkle. You'll be glad to know, Drac, that Section ID means absolutely nothing. I think the Section ID is just in there because it's characters from episode 1 and 2, technically. It has no bearing whatsoever. Yeah, it changes your lobby chair, that's it. Well, I think this is going to be a 3-hour stream of that Canadine slowly killing Rio. That is the most important change, yeah. I mean, it is the only change. Face looks way different. It could be... Sometimes the faces change based on the skin tone of the character. And there's a few characters like that in PSO. There could be a few slight changes between this and episode 2. Get rid of the Barons for now, I don't need it. And I'll also get rid of the Volmart.
Change.
I'm trying if there is a dressing room in this. I honestly can't remember if there is a dressing room in Ep 3. I'm assuming there probably is, but I don't remember ever using it. Yeah, I'm assuming there must be somewhere doing it. I'll tell you what, you can have that attack go through, I will let you. I feel that Blue Star has used about 10s on their cards this battle, and I feel that's not in the spirit of the rules. Yeah, it's nice sometimes, isn't it, where you actually want a weapon to go, so you can free up some more space. Yeah, if there is anyone who hasn't played this before, basically the characters are split into either hunters or arcs. Nothing to do with PSO2 arcs. The arcs use creatures to attack with instead.
Set.
Can I reach anywhere with that Sinnoh? No. Brilliant. There's really not a whole lot I can do. I mean, what can Rafina do? I mean, I guess I can go, like, here? Yeah. That works. Maybe.
Action.
All the games are connected. I mean, we'd like to think so, but... Right, Canadine, go. Rafina... Yeah, you can hit both those, cool.
Defense.
I love that you're just trying to beat him senseless with a flower bouquet. Again, how is the Canadian still going? Has a 50% chance of instant kill on hit. Oh, nice one.
Draw.
Okay, I don't think I need another dub chick for now. And also drop the Sinnoh as well. Okay, we've got some attack action cards. That's good. This is a big roll next turn. But yeah, this game at the time, it just never really took off. I think Sega kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit with it by having it online at the same time as episode 1 and 2.
Defense.
I'll let you do that. People want a PSO 2, yeah, but not PSO 2. It's just so different. And they hated Yu-Gi-Oh! This is why I love dub chicks. If they don't kill it in one turn, it just fully heals again.
Change. Dice.
Yeah, full heal is so good.
Set.
I was hoping for a little bit more than that.
Move.
Okay, Canadine is fine where it is. And I should move Rafina, but I actually want to leave her there because I want the AP for the act phase. Oh, I wish I had one more AP so I could combine those. Fine, heavy slash.
Defense.
I changed the name, but you got White Doll now. Some of these new areas in a normal PSO game would have been cool. Yeah, I mean, there are some PSO episode 1 and 2 areas in this game. The forest is in this, and caves is in. I think that's the main areas. Yeah, that's it, Jack. They're not called arcs. It's arcs. With a Z. I would say it's because they're the bad guys, but the bad guys are very debatable in Ep 3. The story is quite weird, and both sides are kind of as bad as each other. That Rappy just wanted nothing to do with me.
Defense.
We were the bad guys all along. We were. Trapped in by the Rappy. You need to move back one block to use Gazonda, okay. It would be so funny if Candine wins. Also, hello Squidward. Yeah, the Canadian did well.
Set.
Oh, I would get a double 7. Hmm. So if I put that on, I could put it there. 4, 3, 2. I could get in front of her. Get rid of the Rappy, can do.
Move. Action.
There, I have attacked the Rappy.
Defense.
I know, they finally got the Canadian. I think that's the longest I've ever seen a Canadian survive the battle. Damn, 11 damage. The Legion's such a good weapon.
Change.
Yeah, I've always really liked the soundtrack in this game. I mean, I like Phantasy Star soundtracks in general. I think the majority of the games have a very good soundtrack. But yeah, F3, I've always had a fun spot for the soundtrack in this game.
Defense.
I wish I could help. I think I can let that go. I'm a little confused as to why the Rappy wasn't even facing me, but we won't question that.
Set.
Double 7 again. I keep getting it when I'm in really bad positions. Sure, I'll bring this boy on while I can then, just so we can see him.
Move.
Not enough TP for Kazander, oof. Yeah, I'll move the Sinnoh then.
Action.
I can't attack either. Sinnoh saw the Al-Rappy picking on the dub chick and thought, not on my watch. Yeah, Sinnoh Red, in my eyes, is probably one of the best cards in the game. It is so strong.
Draw. Change.
But yeah, if you do want to play this online, I think Ragol is probably the best way to do it. The player base for Ep 3 is a lot smaller than episode 1 and 2, but you might get the odd game here and there. Can only hope we get a remaster for all GameCube Libus and Universe. Best Phantasy Stars ever. Really do miss Zero as well, but I doubt it gets a remaster. Yeah,
Defense.
I mean, Zero holds up really well, honestly.
Change. Dice. Set.
Could see them going on Switch 2 GameCube, not super likely. Yeah, there's a chance. I mean, I will say, I think this week coming, I think towards the end of the week is Tokyo Game Show. So there is a chance. There are 4 unannounced games that Sega is showing. There's a tiny, minuscule chance. Hmm. Yeah, I really can't do a whole lot at the minute. I mean, I can heavy slash this Rappy for no particular reason, but sure. Let's get some damage in. Spent a lot of youth on 1 and 2 plus and 0. I really wish I could have played 1 and 2 plus. It didn't release in Europe, so I never got to play it. I only played the like base 1 and 2. Wonder how much health BlueSky has left.
Draw.
Oh, we now got Sinnoh Spiggle as well. So if they do destroy the Sinnoh Red, we can bring another one on. Yeah, F3 battles are a weird thing. Sometimes they'll end in like 2 minutes, and sometimes they're half an hour.
Change.
I think this map doesn't help because of the rocks in the middle, so it kind of limits. There's like choke points on the map where you can block the other person off really easily. It's a roll of the die kind of battle. I mean, it literally is. Blame me for the rocks.
Defense.
Thank you for the Garons. I mean, they're trying to kill this dub chick. They're not having a very good time of it. They're trying, though. I remember back in the days of version 1, my friends telling me a rumour about Sinnoh Red being a rare variant of Sinnoh Bait. 7 damage, I will guard that. I do question how you can shoot through a rock, but...
Change. Dice.
Oh, you lost your data on GameCube, Shin.
Set.
Yeah, I had that happen as well back in the day. It sucked. I'm in a very awkward situation here where I really can't do much. Again, the wolf is kind of blocking everything I'm trying to do. I mean, I guess I could move Rufina to there and then still attack the... In fact, yeah, that's a really good idea, actually, because then I can attack BlueSky as well. I will move the Sinnoh here as well.
Action.
Yeah, that works.
Defense.
May explain to Sky why a wild boar in Zero with vertical stripes is rarer than horizontal stripes. Yeah, I didn't even know they were rare. There was loads of problems with it, Shin, so I know for me I had a problem where I disconnected while I was warping to the Dragon in TTF once, and it just wiped everything on the memory card. So yeah, there was plenty of things that could cause it, including other players. You saw Free Naked today, it's not Free Naked Friday. No, but it is the 21st night of September. It was a long time ago, Shin. How many Alrappies do they have in this deck? Is the entire deck just Alrappies? It feels like that. I'm pretty sure you're unlimited to 3. Although, actually, I think Alrappi goes back to your hand, doesn't it? Or back to your deck. So it feels like there's more than 3. Yeah, they go back, don't they? Yeah, that's why. So they can just keep summoning them again. It's like the ultimate spam card.
Change dice.
Yeah, I feel that this map design is not very well thought out. Because all they need to do is just keep putting a monster in the gap. I can't do anything. I can't go anywhere. Just stay there, I guess, then. All according to Ark's plan. I mean, I am Ark's. This is not my plan. But I guess we'll kill another Appy. I mean, it's experience.
Defense.
I will say that they did Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles dirty. The OG GameCube game was mint. The remaster was not very polished. That is unfortunately a very common thing with Square Enix remasters recently. Yeah, look at the Front Mission 3 remaster. Brilliant camera view of that game.
Draw.
When is more FM3? So on Wednesdays I've been going through Phantasy Star 4. Once I finish Phantasy Star 4, which I have a feeling it's not going to be too much longer. I'm going to be doing a full playthrough from Mission 3 after that every Wednesday.
Defense.
Yeah, I love the game and it's just nice to play something a little bit different. For what it's worth, I've been really enjoying Phantasy Star 4. Phantasy Star 4 is incredible. I'm sorry to be that guy, Rio, but... but not today. Need to finish the last stream. It's really good. Phantasy Star 4 is amazing. It holds up. It really does.
Set.
I just think like the writing and everything is really, really strong. And then I mentioned this last time, but I think the boss fights are judged really well as well. They're all quite difficult, but I kind of feel like I'm always one step away from losing, but then manage to clutch it out. Wait, can we go through here? My god, it's actually happened. I should probably send... yeah, let's actually put Rufina there to stop you from summoning stuff there.
Action.
Okay, so what I'll do is, first of all, I'll bait out this attack. And then heavy attack, Sinnoh on Rio.
Defense.
Nice work. We finally did it. Such a great middle ground of difficulty writing characters. Yeah, and it's, you know, very impactful part of the story as well. Congratulations, C. And that's with this patch as well. That would have probably been an E if it was the regular game. This patch that we're using has it's a little bit more generous with the results because it was overly harsh. No jiggle hair on congrats screen. Unfortunately not, no. Right, I'm just going to use this pack first. Let's see what we get. Vulma. Right, heavy punch. Cease Forest. Hildebeer. Cease Forest. Hildebeer's Cane. Cease Forest. Dual Strike. And a rifle. That's not bad. Giga Boomer. Cease Forest. Sinnoh out of nowhere. Tolo, Cease Forest. And Resist. They're a pretty good pack. What do these do? Guess that one blows itself up. Tolo has heavy pierce, so it directly damages the equipper. Okay, that's pretty good. If they have more than 3 items equipped, it's not bad. What a Zoa. So it's everything they've got equipped. Can warp and does double strike. That's pretty good. It does feel like the game is pushing me into a machine deck. Also can do this and change the colours as well. I like it when there's pointless interactivity on things like loading screens. It just makes me happy. So we'll be back out to the lobby in a minute and then we can you know, get some more games going. Yeah, so can we fit this Sinnoh anywhere? So I believe it was a 5-cost monster, so... I forgot we got that guy, actually. Pretty much impossible to use. The art in the game looks cool. I really like the card art on this. There's a lot of different artists as well, so there's loads of really cool art. I mean, I guess I could take one Barons out, possibly. Sinnoh Red's too good to take out, and Sinnoh Spiggle's incredibly good as well. I actually totally forgot I got a Delbiter. Yeah, that is also pretty much impossible to use. You're very, very strong, though. Yeah, let's take one Barons out and let's put a Sinnoh in. Yeah, so just quickly about the art, I will back out the lobby in a second, but you can actually view your cards here as well. Let's go to the action cards because these normally have really good artwork. Try to see one that has a really good bit of artwork on it. I've always enjoyed the do not touch the memory card. They're so frail and delicate. I mean, from my experience, at least the third-party ones were. There you go. There's a beautiful artwork of a Hucasil getting destroyed by Megid. Okay, so is this the way back to the lobby? It is. Big Bertha, no. Oh yeah, there you go. You can change the colour look and make noises. I think it's Salagun, yeah. I mean, most of the characters that appear are... Wait, I just realised something. The weird sort of boomer art, you can see...
Hi. Hi.
Hi. This boomer art here, when I walk towards it, it changes direction. I wonder why it does that. Now it appears to be calling me a liar. But that did change direction. There, see? You think I won't notice? I mean, I would say it's animated, but now it seems to be staying still. It's just calling me a liar now. It's a Z flipping on the texture. Certain angles it thinks it's the opposite way around. That's really interesting.
Hi.
Grand Sorcerer is ill-formed. Wait, I need to see this now. Alright, what we got? It's so glad to see that word select is still ridiculous in this game. Yeah, sure, Minsky, if you want to go with the computer, that's fine. I realise we've got 3, so... Are you an expert? Definitely not an expert at Ep3. Yeah, so we might change decks up this time. Did I make it in? It seems I did. Beautiful. I totally forgot who Pins is. Pins is shop. I think, is he the guy that's like up here? I think, are you Pins? You are Pins. I still can't remember how you get Mazera in this game. I think it's maybe for winning tournaments, possibly. What do you have? Card capsules. Cool. It's from tournaments, okay. I don't think I ever entered a tournament in this game. I think, was this the auction room or something? I'm sure there was like auctions you could attend as well for certain cards online. I just can't remember how they ever did it. Yeah, I know now and again they do run tournaments on this server, don't they? Matt runs them every Friday. It's really cool to see F3 still getting supported, honestly. At least back when I paid attention to anything Phantasy Star.
One more.
Fine. You're not the leader. That's very weird. Hey, Ellie, good to see you. Yes, I'll let you know if it's a dangerous map that we can't go on. Yeah, Tennessee should be fine. I find it really weird the way it does this, so you have no control over the game making until the team selection comes up and then you're allowed to choose. Oh, he's got McCranu. That scares me. Right, let's go with this deck, which is probably not great, honestly. You just randomed it, okay. There'll probably be some busted Crano deck. I really don't like Crano in this game. She's annoying to go against. Yeah, good to see you, Ellie. Hope you're doing well. Do you really play F3 if you don't press the piano notes on the loading screens? Why did I go with the starter deck? It's not technically a starter deck, it's a starter deck with a couple of extra cards. Glad I was able to catch a stream. Love the coverage of PSO BB. Learned a ton from you. Oh, thanks, Dylan. I mean, you would think that is a starter deck looking at that. I do have other cards, honestly.
Nice.
Yeah, Minsk's probably used some like end game deck that's just going to demolish me on turn 1.
Set.
Doing the Yugi strat. Boom, Saber. Stick with your starter deck. It's what anime pro tags do. That's pretty funny. I actually thought that was the sound alert. It's some pot of greed.
Action.
Right, let's get rid of some of this hand.
Change.
Yeah, I probably need to check my decks after this and see what I've actually got. A canoe in this economy. Yeah, good to see you, Devon Nathan. Hope you're doing well.
Change. Nice. Set.
Yeah, there were definitely some cards in Ep 3 that were terrible in episode 1 and 2. Well, you know, there were terrible items in episode 1 and 2 that were actually good in this. You're leveling up your rare cast as you watch. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I think on Affinity, I think it's just turned rare drop week, I think. I hadn't even looked at what the boost road is for Affinity this week. Should probably do that.
Action. Draw.
You really would think this is just a starter deck. It's rare drop week, yeah, I thought it was. I'm quite scared how stacked Minsk is getting already.
Defense.
Damn. Rip Poison Lily. Okay, so Twinkle Star has attack and tech swap. That's interesting. So every time it attacks, it swaps around.
Change.
Also, I did find it very weird. Speaking of Twinkle Star, I found one in PS0 recently, and it looks totally different. I was very confused. It's time for your next attack. Well, in that case, I think I can stay there.
Action. Defense.
Damn. I tried. Being on Affinity just over a week, I've already got 2 characters. I'm a terrible alcoholic. The good thing is on a Affinity release, you can make up to 32 characters. Just to make things even worse. Want to get back into Zero. Played the game so much when it was new. So excited to find out I can still play it online, just wish more people played. So, Nathan, on our Discord, we have been playing some PS0 recently. So we have a pinned comment on there that has some friend codes, things like that. So feel free to join us over there if you want more people to play it with. Always happy to see more people getting a Zero. Also, congrats Minsk for beating the tower recently as well.
Defense.
It'd be nice if I could see how much damage that was doing, thank you. Normal tower, I mean, it's normal tower, but at least you did it. You can play it on your actual cart. I would look into it though, because there are some issues with the security. It's a bit safer to play it otherwise. But yeah, you can technically do it through the actual cart. Also, hi Dr. Curse, good to see you. Yeah, like Minsk's saying there, so the DS uses WAP, which is kind of obsolete. Good memories of going in a family outing and starting on our car ride and finishing on the car ride home. Yeah, I don't really know what I think with Zero Tower, honestly. Like, it takes so long to do it. Oh, these dice rolls are terrible. Yeah, I would say, what, 3 to 4 hours probably? It's insane for a DS game, honestly. Thank you for the poison lily.
Action. Draw.
3 hours later, you drop your DS and jiggles the cart, which causes the game to reset on tower floor 85.
Change.
Yeah, I never played it back when it released, so I'm glad I avoided that. It's spring locked over the DS, yeah. It shouldn't happen. I mean, I suppose if you dropped it, who knows?
Defense.
Yeah, I'm glad I got to experience Zero though, even though I came to that a lot later. There you go, there's your grass assassin poison lily noise. It's a good game with questionable bosses. Yeah, I personally, I do think the bosses are one of the weak points of the game. I feel like really nothing has happened in this battle yet. It is what I would describe as a slow burn. He's so confused. Have you actually played episode 3 before, Draco, or is this your first time playing it?
Set.
First time? Oh, I'm so sorry. Never seen Ep 3. All I know is it's a deck builder. It's a deck builder, but it has a really good like RPG story attached to it as well. The only downside is the story is very, very difficult, and I've never managed to beat it. Or if I did, it was a long time ago. I'm scared to approach the 4 mile because she is stacked at the minute. Sure. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's a really decent game, honestly. I've mentioned it a lot of times, but it didn't really get
Defense.
well thought of when it released. But legitimately, it is a good game. But extremely different to PSO Episode 1 and 2. Is it more likable than Ep 4? I think the story's better than Ep 4. I think Episode 4 to me always felt like a little bit of an afterthought. I like Ep 4 in Blue Burst, but it does to me feel like a little bit of an afterthought. What does this do? Okay. Remember seeing it in second-hand game stores all the time and always passing it over because it wasn't proper PSO. F4 does have a story. It does. The fact there is a Merlin on really scares me because Merlins are very scary in this game. Yeah, the areas in Ep 4 are a little bit dull. They're all kind of blending into each other a little bit. But yeah, definitely for Ep 4, it has what are called the G General quests. And that is kind of the story of Ep 4. I do have videos on my channel as well that cover the story of Ep 4. It is lacking a bit compared to the others. God damn. I always catch me out with the Gazonda. Thanks, counter. Isn't Ep 4 about a girl and a worm? I mean, you're not wrong. Oh, double one. Brilliant. Well, it was nice knowing you. I think rolling double one at this point here, having just lost most of my gear, is not great. I mean, I'm just dead. I mean, I will walk one step away. I know I'm in front of the Merlin, but I can't do much else. I fear we may have lost Eardrak. Still think the PlayStation Portable games are some of the best. I'd love a remake of them. Yeah, Infinity in particular is a really, really good game. Anything from Ultimate scares me a little. I remember it being very difficult back on GameCube. From what I understand, I think it was even harder on Dreamcast. I never really played it myself, but yeah, Ultimate is definitely a big step up in difficulty for sure. Particularly if it's your first character as well and you've got no hand-me-down gear to help. Yeah, I fear this may be where this battle ends.
Ragol.
Defense.
I love the sound effects. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. Yeah, so basically the reason that Merlins are scary in this is because they have an ability called SC Slayer. So they do bonus damage against story characters. The driest announcer ever. Do you not like the robotic voice? It seems to be like the one thing that people, if they've never seen Ep 3 before, it's the one thing that everyone points out. But I'm going down swinging.
Action.
Yeah, I'm not going to voice that kill yet.
Defense.
Finny showing me the enemy health bar does make going into high difficulty a little bit less daunting. I can tell that I'm making a dent. Yeah, it gives you an idea of how much you're doing. You're less gullible than me. That was somewhat less impactful than I'd hoped.
Change.
I would also like to point out that they still hadn't fixed the model for Sanguinasha in this game. Exactly. It's like, who thought a snoring noise would be a good idea?
No.
Use your hell needle.
Bravo.
Defense.
So, I mean, I'm dead, but I'm going to guard it because... Well, actually, I'm not dead because I have Sanguinasha. So I will guard it. You have to taunt them.
Change. Dice. Set.
I can't help noticing that Minsk has managed to sneak around the rock. I like Drax is following me. They will never see me coming.
Defense.
Oh, we just drew Fowler. So the patch that I'm using allows you to use photon blast cards.
Change.
I would love to do it, but it's very difficult to use. Of course, the only one I have is Fowler, which is on. I mean, it's on brand. And what even is that noise? What I particularly like with this is that it gives you all the different notes, so theoretically you could make a tune. But the problem is, when you hit one of them, you don't really have time to go to the next one.
Defense.
It was a little bit of Fire Jacket. It's like pretty much one of the only songs I learned how to play on a keyboard when I was a child.
Dice.
Yeah, my music lessons when I was a kid, I basically learned Frere Jacques, and for some reason taught myself to play the Mortal Kombat theme. That was it.
Action.
Buff Innerless isn't real. Buff Innerless can't hurt me.
Defense.
Can you do it? I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh.
Change.
I wish I could use that. Yeah, be scared, Drac. She's coming at you with a branch of Paku. She does have a lot of quip though. Yeah, miss the Mortal Kombat theme slaps. It's so good. Okay, I'm slightly scared.
Defense.
I mean, sure. But yeah, they didn't fix the model of Sanguinasha until PSO 2. I love that she just wanders up to you and tries slapping you with a branch. Oh, you're a little bit short. Unless I was on high AP, oh, okay.
Bravo!
Change. Dice. Set.
Yeah, honestly, this game was really cool. The fact that you could do 4-player as well.
Action.
Okay, they're both enders, that's fine.
Defense.
I will probably make loads of mistakes while I play this. It happens all the time, but... You have to think a bit faster online as well because the turn, like the phases are timed. I think the most you can set to is 60 seconds, where offline you've got as long as you want. I guess it's so you couldn't just like AFK online. Well.
Great.
Rank A, brilliant.
Bravo, 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 bravo.
Yeah, the sounds are interesting, but they made them really spammable. It amazes me that no one in the Sega offices thought, do you think this might be slightly annoying online if people just spam the noises over and over again? There is a laugh track, yes. So Drac, there is a slight difference in cards you get between the packs. It is only slightly weird. I think it's creatures for the first one. I can't remember what the other ones do now. You do have time as well to pick, so it shouldn't make too much difference which one you go with. I'm going with this because I want creatures again. Milkweek. C.A.R.D. Chirel. I used that mag on GameCube. Migian. That's terrible. Another Sinnoh Red. Nice. Love Rappy. Left Heavy Punch. So we got right Heavy Punch last time. Toy Hammer. Build-A-Bear. And oh, Yamigarasu. Nice. You got a Bringer's Rifle Plus and a Choo-Choo Mag. So the plus cards are like much rarer versions of the regular ones, and they have totally different rules. Some of them are very, very weird to use. But yeah, they're definitely worth checking out. Imagine getting an SGS. Do you know what the funny thing is, Pika? On my GameCube save, I have an SGS. It's actually not that hard to get in this. Exactly, yeah. You can laugh all you want, I've got one now. So what does Yami do? I'm assuming death. Destroys the opponent if the opponent has 3 or less HP after your successful attack. No effect on story characters, yeah. Before each turn, the character who equips this card loses 1 HP. Does have AP plus 7. That's actually ridiculously strong. Offline and online separate card-wise, like do you need to play online to get cards online? Or can you play offline to get cards and make decks? So it varied a bit. So when the Sega servers were active, the way it used to work is you could use the cards that you had offline, online, but your character level was separate between the two. So basically, your chance of getting good cards from packs was kind of tied a bit to your character level. So if you were a really low level character online, you'd probably get terrible cards. So it kind of incentivized you to play online more, I guess. There were also some cards that were only available online. So there were these things called card auctions online, where you could basically bid. I think there was like a special card you could get or something that allowed you to bid in an auction or something. I don't know how it works, I never got one. But there were certain cards that you could only get through these like special auctions. I think with this patch they've made them all available. But yeah, the majority of cards were available offline or online though. I think what a lot of people did to get cards quickly was they would literally open a 2-player game and you would basically set up a dummy deck whose whole point was just to lose. And you would just fight the dummy deck, and there was a way of doing it where you could basically more or less one-turn kill stuff. And if you one-turn kill stuff, you get a higher rank, which will give you more cards. Again, that's not an issue now with this patch because you get max cards anywhere. You were trying to find out how to fight computer players online. So I think you still can. I think if you load a game, you should be able to load a computer as a second slot. But yeah, you can do it offline as well. the way the game works as well is if you're playing offline multiplayer, you can do basically you can do 4-player on 2 controllers or 2-player on 1 controller. Again, I don't know what was so funny. But yeah, so they basically had this thing where if you were playing offline, you could do like a 1-on-1 battle against another person and do it with 1 controller. And the idea was that one person would take the turn and then they would pass the control to the other person. So it went well with the 3rd level of Enemies and Ultimate. Battle and Babble are turtle things, Tollart bug. It's really weird, isn't it? Yeah, it's the same with the cave one as well. You know, Vulma and Go Vulma are like these big, bulky things. I don't even know what those noises are anymore. But then Milkweek's like a weird mantis thing. It's super weird. We need the laugh track in PSO PP. Yeah, every time someone gets PD'd on something, laugh track. Okay, let's see. I'll use that deck. Just for the map, I know it's a Calum C1 map. You might just want to check the map layout because there is one for Calum where it is literally 2 squares on the map and you're right next to each other. So it might just be worth checking the map layout. Yeah, you can actually see Ragol, yeah. It has an overhead map. Which, funnily enough, looks nothing like it does from Pioneer on episode 1 and 2. Yeah, so if you... There should be a way, I think it's if you press R, I think it shows you the map layout. There's a T in literally. I'm from the northeast of England. We don't do T's in the middle of sentences. Literally. I know, but it had to be done. Yeah, literally. Exactly, yeah. And exactly. Alright, let's try this. Inventory, yeah. Beautiful. Again, beautiful, not beautiful. I'm gonna be really conscious of that now. Of course I roll a 1. Why wouldn't I roll a 1? It's not bad for a first turn. Oh, this is actually a really interesting map. There's Little laser fences. I do find it really funny on these maps with the laser fences. The laser fences are tiny. You could literally just step over them. I mean, you're telling me that stops someone? It's like, nope, I guess we have to go around. I don't know what FC trash does. It works in PSP 2 Infinity.
Change dice.
Well, someone thought you were funny.
Set.
Don't underestimate the fences, they're clearly designed to stub toes. Yeah, Barons. There we go, I was waiting for that.
Defense.
I love the artwork on that card. Rafinha just doing a cartwheel. Yeah, seriously, if you haven't looked at the card art in this game, go and look at it. It's really nice. Yeah, if it's not obvious, I do like hewn walls. Trash rolls, it happens, it happens. Yeah, that's one thing with Ep3 that I'm never sure if I've really liked. The sort of the reliance on the dice rolls. I get that the game would need massively changing to make it work without dice rolls. But it just feels sometimes you just can't do anything. You can set min dice, yeah, so you can adjust the minimum dice to be, say, 3 if you want to.
Change dice. Set.
Cenobites are a very weird card in this game. They're extremely weak. They're kind of designed to be spammed, really. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything I can do with it, but it's there.
Defense.
Lura is kind of exposed, but it's going to take me so long to get anything to her. That's actually a really good point, is that I didn't realise that. Lura's just standing there, and she's just completely blocked Minskin. Actually, looking at that, that is actually a really unfair fence placement, isn't it, for your side? Because we don't have any fences that far back, like near us.
Defense.
Well, Snow, you tried. You showed up. You tried. See ya. So for anyone who might not know, the way it works with the placement for the monsters is the higher the cost the monster is, the further back you have to place it. So you can't just drop like a Garan's right in front of them, but you can drop a Rappy in front of them. Hildebeer, nice. Honestly, for a starter deck, Hildebeer is one of the best cards. Also, is that Canadine really going to try and take my Garons out? Or my Barons, sorry. This will not stand.
Action.
It really is. Do you know what? It's time normally.
Defense.
We'll just scare them with the Barons. Wow. You're really trying to make the Canadine last as long as the last one in the previous battle. Yeah, so unlike PSO, Barons initially do no damage. So the way that Barons works is kind of weird. So as it takes damage, its attack goes up.
Change.
Never understood the name Hildebeer. If anything, they're more like a Goat-Rilla. Goat-Rilla is actually a really good name for them. What is this Canadine planning?
Defense.
That apparently. No, please do attack my Barons. I should actually cast Shifter. I don't think I have the Shifter card, actually.
Change. Dice. Set.
See, now I'm getting decent rolls, but I can't really do much.
Move.
Yeah, so there's a fence there, so I can't go that way. Hmm.
Action. Defense.
Really? You're really invested in this Canadine.
Change.
Yeah, it's common logic. I think, I could be wrong on this, but I think the way the computer works in this game is if they have a defense card, they will use it on your first attack. Because quite often what you'll do in the story is you'll kind of bait them out with a first attack. like a low damage first attack and then hit them with a really hard second attack that they won't block.
Defense.
I mean, sure. I was wondering how the kind of didn't hit the Barons there, but it's because it's a guard creature, so it attacked Rufina,
Change.
and the Barons took the damage for her.
Set. Move. Action.
I mean, I could try this. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Magic is probably a very weird game to look at if you've never really played this before. I mean, if anything, we are burning the NPC's cards. Nice. Yeah, Hildebeer is a really good card for like the starter decks because you have it from the start.
Draw.
Move, please. He's still blocked in. Yeah, these maps are really doing them no favors.
Change.
Yeah, I think this is a game that I'll come back to it every so often. I tend to get like a phase where I really want to play it for maybe a couple of weeks. And then I won't touch it again for maybe a year. I would say that we could release a game like this on the phone, but the Play Store is bloated with card games.
Defense.
Grants, excuse me? It's a good thing that Garons and Barons don't have melee attacks. I'd probably die laughing if one tried to kick me with its baby front legs. I think it was Ellie that said before they look a bit like a gorilla riding a bicycle.
Set. Move.
Have fun with the mental image I planted. Also, you hit Drac with Grants. Does Grants have entire map range?
Action.
Oh, it's all range, okay.
Defense.
Ellie says many things that others do not. They do, they do. That's why we like having them here. Go on, Barons, do something. There we go.
Draw. Change.
Yeah, Pick, it would be good to see this come out on, even if it was just released on a mobile. So I think it would work on a mobile list now, honestly. But yeah, I still don't think they're very popular. It's a very niche game, even for Phantasy Star games, honestly. Which is a real shame. Ah, Lura actually let you out. That deserves. It deserves. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Boo and more. The echoed boo.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, I also think no.
Bravo.
Yeah, the trash talk in F3 is real.
Change. Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Set.
I think I really like the boo.
Move.
Ragol.
Hmm.
Action. Defense.
Brit for trying this game, I couldn't get into it. Yeah, if you really enjoy PSO episode 1 and 2, it is definitely a massive change of pace. This isn't my first time trying it, though. I've played this game a lot in the past. Well done, Barons.
Draw.
Surprised you don't have them as point redeems. Yeah, it could be done. I think I did try before. There was a reason I couldn't do it. I think it was that. Yeah, that was it. It was for some reason. Even if you turn the music down as far as it'll go down, I don't think you can turn the music off, so you can hear music in the background. Let's get rid of that.
Change.
Yeah, because the poison lily noise and the Garen's noise I got from episode 1 and 2. Also, how dare you summon a Barons against me? They're just gonna stare at each other menacingly now. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Change. Nice.
It's weird that there's only certain monsters. That's very weird.
Set.
GameCube PSO 1 shop theme still plays when you mute the music in the options, yeah.
Move.
It's unfortunate. See, annoyingly now, the Barons are just gonna have to fight each other now. Yeah, there's really not much I can do.
Action.
I mean, I'll try it. Barons on Barons action, yeah, exactly. Only on only cards. Yeah, I was like that.
Draw.
Map is kind of cool, gives me some FC Raw Sonic Riders vibes. Yeah, I really do like this map. I like the music for it as well. I've no doubt I'll probably get some kind of DMCA after this stream because I always seem to on the episode 3 streams. I think this map was fine last time though. Yeah, I did look on Sound Resource Kilniath to see if the sounds were there, but I think it was only PSO episode 1 and 2 that were there. Deroller type stage. Just beat the PSO Plus Ultimate Dragon for the first time in my life with the help of some of your guides. Oh, nice one. Yeah, the Ultimate Dragon is definitely a step up from the other difficulties. Getting my siblings to download this so we can play such a trip. Yeah, F3 is really fun, especially if you've got other people to play it with as well. It's a really fun game. That does somewhat concern me. But you're just approaching me like that.
Defense.
Well, what does that do? I mean, it helps, but I fear it may not be enough. You're not allowed to do that. Does this even work? I want to see if this works. I don't think it will, but I want to see. No. So it does count up the cost of the 2 cards. I wasn't sure if it counted the cost of the last card in the chain or if it used them all.
Nice.
Yeah, the artwork is really good on the cards. One of my favourite things of the game, honestly. There's a whole lot we can really do here. We just go with the tried and true tactic of just spam stuff in their general direction and hope it blocks them.
Draw.
Makes you wonder what a PSO graphic novel would look like. Some of the story scenes that are in this are kind of done in like a manga panel style. It's really interesting. Just taunting me with the branch now. Well, I mean, we had a good run.
Defense.
That's quite disrespectful, just slapping the rappy. He just bonked the Rappy. Here's a trick to defeat DMCA. Swear profusely at the start of the stream, then advertisers won't want to be associated with you and the DMCA claim won't get revenue. Brilliant. Yeah, boo.
Set. Action.
I love that about the Ep2 to no cards. History being made here. First time I've ever seen PSO 3 in action. I do play it rarely. Yeah, good to see you, David.
Defense.
Yeah, this is definitely the weird PSO.
Change.
Game slaps if you're into card games. Yeah, I think for a CCG it's really good. It's honestly kind of a shame it never caught on more than it did. I said earlier, I think part of the reason was that Sega just kind of screwed themselves by dropping it online at the same time as episode 1 and 2. I mean, 1 and 2 was before that, but I mean, yeah, I'll dodge it just to reduce it a little bit. Thankfully, you stream all kinds of Phantasy Star stuff. Super unfamiliar with this as well. Yeah, I try to cover as much of it as I can. I mean, the classic RPGs, the ones you've seen midweek, that's been my first time going through them, more or less. This I did play a bit back in the day, but mainly offline.
Change. Nice.
I'm almost sure you've played episode 3 more on stream than NGS. It's probably about even, honestly. I play NGS on stream very rarely. Nothing really against the game, it's just that I find that it's just not that popular, generally. I do play it during the week, like off stream.
Action.
I know she's got the guard creature, but
Defense.
ooh, that Barons is very dangerous. I've yet still to find a game that I can constantly stick with, go through phases. I think it's fair, honestly, though, to go through different phases and keep switching to other games. PSO is kind of an exception for me. There's not many other games I can play that much. Even PSO, though, I've been away from it a little bit recently, just because the anniversary event really burned us out again, so we're kind of letting it sit a little bit now. Your method seems more affordable. I mean, it is. Yeah, so that Barons is now quite a large problem. Because it's on 1 HP, that's going to have a lot of extra attack power. Yeah, boo that Barons. Yeah, I've managed to avoid the new game releases for $80 for the most part. Another Baron showed up. I think for me, I think Phantasy Star is always going to be the main thing on my channel, but
Defense.
it is nice to be able to dip out and actually play some other games as well. I'm so glad they decided to waste that attack. Yeah, go after the claw. Drac, if you have any way of killing that Barons, I might be able to get some good damage on Lyra. Or maybe not because my dice roll's kind of garbage, but I'll do what I can.
Action.
Feel free to spoil your plans. I mean, I would say that really you probably shouldn't be listening if you're playing, but, you know. I mean, it's obvious what I'm doing. I'm literally stood next to her.
Defense.
Looking forward to Borderlands 4 releasing in 2 or 3 years for $4.99 with all the DLC included. Yeah, that's a really good point about Baldur's Gate 3 as well. Yeah, it never really seems to be on sale much, does it? I mean, hopefully with Borderlands 4, hopefully in a couple of years, when it is that cheap, hopefully they might have fixed some of the bugs with it. I like how she says break, I'm scared, and Drac is break on the other team.
Change.
Also, thank you for the follow, Chungus Guitarist. Brilliant name, by the way. Ugh. There is a Chungus among us, yeah.
Defense.
Damn, really? I'm really gonna get beaten up by a branch. That's just humiliation at this point. Damn, I tried. Ultimately, there is nothing more powerful than a woman with a very large stick. Don't take that out of context. Alright, let's go for a different colour pack this time. Let's go for... maybe that one. Combo. Here, see, that's a SS card. AB attack. Slash. Ransom. Another miracle. Razonda. Find. Another dub check, I mean, sure. And Guam Trap. Guam Trap? Is that the noise it makes when it falls? Like, Guam. What does it do? I mean, I assume trap people. I like how the ability is Guam. Roll 3 or higher after a successful attack to put Guam on the opponent for 5 turns. Can't move or perform actions while in the Guam condition. Being attacked while in the Guam condition cures the effect early. Also, you can literally get them to break the trap and break them out. That's kind of fun. So those traps are called Guam traps. Okay, now we know. I'm guessing maybe that's the official name of the ruins traps. Maybe. I have no idea, honestly. You're gonna take a break? Ah, no, Wisminsk. Yeah. So what was in this deck? Is there more in it than just a regular hunter deck? Yeah, there's an Imperial pick in it. Oh yeah, there is a Rika's Claw in it as well, yeah, so... Yeah, Rika's Claw in this is so good. It's really hard to use because it costs 6 to bring on, but it's really nice. Wait, is Egg Blaster actually good in this? No, it's kind of misleading. It destroys opponents who are frozen and destroys opponents who are paralyzed, but it doesn't inflict freeze or paralysis. So you have to inflict the freeze or paralysis with another card, and then attack them with that and hope it kills them. I'm just looking through to see what I've got, because I really can't remember what I've actually got in this game. I do have a Psycho Wand, which again, pretty much impossible to use. It is disgustingly overpowered, but it is very, very hard to bring on. What's this double-edged dice? The dice roll before an attack determines your fate. 4 or higher, death to the user of this card. 3 or lower, death to the opponent. That's a really interesting card. I do like that. Hey, what does this do? Because I just got this. Filial. During defense, if your own field character is destroyed while using this card, the story character who summons it recovers 1 HP. The story character will lose HP instead if HP is recovered when any equipped item is destroyed. Wait, what? If your own field character is destroyed while using this card, the story character who summons it recovers 1 HP. The story character will lose HP instead if HP is recovered when any equipped item is destroyed. Okay, so... yeah, so if something would heal you as it dies, it hurts you instead. That's weird. Yeah, there are a lot of like very strange cards in this game that some of them take a lot of figuring out how to actually use them properly. Yeah, it's, I guess you could use it as like an anti-recovery card potentially. So I don't like, maybe if someone tries healing, could use that, and it'll hurt them instead. So it's up to you, Drac, what you want to do now. I don't know if there's anyone else in the lobby. I know Minsk said there's one person in a game. We can either do a 1-on-1 or we can do 2 against 2 computers, whichever you want to do. So probably got time for maybe one more. Oh, thanks for the membership, David. Much appreciated. Oh, I'm spectating. Yeah, I think Drax editing his deck at the minute, so... But yeah, thanks a lot for that, David. Really appreciate that. I don't know if you've seen it yet as well, David, but we do have a Discord if you haven't joined it already. There should be a link to it. I think it's in the description under the YouTube. We do have a Discord channel you can join over there as well. There's like a special channel for members as well. You might have to link it to Discord potentially, but yeah.
Hi.
I'm assuming that's Minsk. Unless it's Drax doing it, but we can check lobby. We can have a look. Was there anyone else in the lobby, Minsk, when you left, or... Pleasure, mate. Love your vids. I'll look out for that. Oh, nice one. Oh, thanks for that, David.
Bravo.
Yeah, I don't know if you missed it right at the start. I did say regarding the videos, I've been doing one every week for a long time. I'm basically going to be doing it now, so I won't be guaranteeing a video every single week, but if I know there's not going to be a video that week, I will do an extra stream instead. So most weeks there will still be a video though. There was no one in lobby, okay. Well, what we could do you want to do a 2-on-2 then against 2 computers? Because then we might be able to find me some cards maybe. Yeah, I think if you hit R, I think it will show you the map layout as well. I'll tell you if it's a bad map as well. Yeah, there are a lot of maps in this game. Mortis Fonds. I think this is caves. So it's up to you, Drac, what you want to do. If you want to have 2 of us versus 2 computers, or if you want to do you and a computer versus me and a computer, it's up to you. Looks like we're doing 1-on-1. Well, 2v2. So using highs, okay. I wish I knew what was in that deck. Oh, use X button to view cards. That's really handy. Let's see what's in that. Yeah, I'm not too confident about that deck. Sure, I'll try it just so I can see what it's like. And then I'll go with an axe as well, just so we can mix it up. So what was you? You went with highs, and you went with his best deck. Okay. Well, I'm using best deck then. Let's see. It feels fitting to go with Memoru. I love the name of our decks. I won't use her last deck because I don't know how strong some of these are, but let's go with... I kind of feel I have to use that one stinky pigs just because it sounds funny. Exactly. Beautiful melody. Yeah, so this is, well, it's meant to be curves. It does look a bit different from PSO, but it is meant to be curves. You take care of everything, okay. Wow. Okay, what we got? That is fairly terrible. That is also fairly terrible. I mean, it might work.
Set.
I was rather hoping for something a bit more imposing than an evil shark memory, to be honest. 2 evil sharks is slightly more.
Action. Draw.
I have no idea what this deck is like, so this should be fun. I'll actually summon 3 evil sharks, okay. How many more can we... I mean, we are in caves, so it is thematic. Go back to forest. So I know that Highs has an ability where I think everything within 1 square of him gets 1 extra attack. Yes, exactly, yeah. I should point out, you can actually move the camera as well,
Change.
so you can
Dice.
look a bit easier.
Set.
What does that do? Okay, that's interesting. All right, let's get weird. Let's get really weird.
Move. Action. Draw. Change.
That is a little bit scary. Nano dragons in this game are very, very hard to kill. Because for some reason they have 18 health. They also float. I know why the game does it, it's to show that it's an aerial monster and they can fly over other creatures. But it does look very weird when it's just sat there floating ominously.
Defense.
Yeah, there you go. There's an evil shark making a grass assassin noise.
Change. Dice.
And yes, the actual hardware, you know, the actual original software for the game did the same.
Set.
That's not a good roll.
Move.
You're really not giving me many options at the minute game with these dice rolls. You didn't have to rub it in.
Bravo.
Action.
No!
Defense.
It really does build the tension up with the extra, you know, occasional things like no.
Draw.
I mean, my hand isn't bad. I just can't use most of it at the minute. The Nano Dragon is definitely the main issue at the minute. I know they can shoot forwards, but I can't remember how far. I think it's 2 squares. I'm not really sure what Highs is doing. Like, his entire build is kind of built around using his attack boost. You're not going to boost much stuff right over there. And the dragon is just hiding in the corner for some reason.
No.
It does allow you to troll each other a lot more, I will say that.
Change. Dice. Set.
Okay, so what does that do? So last 2 turns. Okay,
No.
I need a time when to use that. Well, that sucks. So I guess I'm not drawing then. Yeah, there are also traps on some of the squares occasionally.
Defense.
Yeah, so Giveaway has weak spots, so if it attacks story characters, it does less damage. But it'll still do full damage to the other things. The flip side with Giveaway, though, is it does pierce through gear they've got equipped, so... Well, we did something. Yeah, so unfortunately, we didn't get a draw phase because of the trap. Okay, Highs woke up. Mimoru, I don't think has done much, if anything. I mean, she did say she was going to leave it all to me.
Dice.
Again, not great. Oh, she's brought an Arlon, and Arlon's not bad. What's this do? Not very useful yet. Yes, this turn I can't attack that. I could do this though.
Defense.
Viviana's just going through forest, killing all the forest monsters.
Draw.
Maybe we actually get a draw phase this time.
Change.
I'm not thrilled about that. Really not thrilled about this. I'm gonna need you to move Memoru or guard or something.
Change. Dice. Set.
I might use this. It's risky though because Drax are force as well. No, I'll hold off.
Action. Defense.
This is going to be interesting because... Yeah, so what I've done is I've actually powered up the Hildebeer. Because the windmill basically switches the enemy's health and attack every time you attack with it. But it has... It can have some good uses as well. I think the damage was still worth it for the most part.
Change.
I will say I am a little worried about Memoru. Considering she didn't move again. Slow time? I actually have no idea what that does. I've never seen that card in my life.
Defense.
Yeah, Memoru, I'm gonna need you to move.
Change. Dice. Set. Move.
That's not where I would have moved, personally. See, what you've done there is you've walked yourself into a corner. Well done, Memoru. Although she can now fly.
Action.
I told you this game was weird. Also, I'm aerial as well, I've just realised. I really can't do much. I don't even know if I do any damage. But I mean, I'll attack anyway. Because why not?
Defense.
Oh? Oh, okay. So that doesn't happen very often. That I very, very rarely ever see that. There are character interactions that can happen. I'm assuming maybe it's characters that are connected story-wise, because I know Memoru and Viviana are. I don't know if any characters can do it. It happens so rarely. In fact, I don't know if I've seen that. Maybe in story mode? Maybe? I mean, it hasn't helped because there's another Hildebear there now. Well, hey, that was cool to see. Yeah, if I have seen that before, maybe a long time ago, but I don't remember seeing it. I think I'm okay to let one damage go through, to be honest. I mean, of course you're paralyzing it. Also, yeah, poison lilies do not do poison. They paralyze.
Change dice.
You're saying rare occurrences can drop in this game? A rare drop, if you will? This is really annoying because this card is really good, but I'm not drawing any text to be able to get anything out of it.
Move.
See, the thing is,
Action.
I can fly now, so I can do stupid stuff like that. I do like how she just walked over the Hildebear's head. You can boo all you want. I really can't do much.
Defense.
And what we're doing here is we're giving it more attack, but you know, it's getting desperate when we're resorting to one damage attacks.
Draw.
Okay, let's just ditch some stuff because it's
Change.
still not what I want. I do have techniques in this deck, honestly. You get matches like this sometimes where you just will not draw what you need. Is Drac Thrashing Sky? I would say it's fairly even at the minute, with the exception of Memorial on my team has just walked herself into a corner. What? I don't know why the evil shark walked away, but okay. Obviously got too intimidated. Yeah, I have not had much luck with drawing the cards I want to draw. It's probably the best way to put it. Quit smirking and shape up. You see, you may notice that made an evil shark noise. And that made a Chaos Bringer noise. I'm assuming it was down to space constraints or something, because it seems odd that they just randomly have different noises.
Set.
I still can't get any mileage out of this. I mean, I guess it would help for the first half of that card. But I can only do the first half at the minute, so it would screw me over as well.
Action. Defense.
They used a limited number of sound effects as placeholders and forgot. It wouldn't surprise me. Oh, his high's open as well. Damn. See, the annoying thing is, it swapped the health around again. I was hoping it'd do one more damage. So it's basically on full health again now. Yeah, I was hoping it would do one more damage. So that's when enemy health and attack kind of screws you over. I'll let you have that laugh. Let's get rid of that and that.
Change.
Listen, I'm farming it for experience. What I need is just a couple of tech cards, that'll do. I will let you have that. See, normally blocking yourself in a corner is a bad thing, but where Drax got himself there is actually not a bad space.
Set.
I need to roll a 6 really to get mileage out of this. Enough PSO 3 for me. Have a good evening. Oh, no worries, David. And thanks again for the membership as well. Really appreciate that. Alternatively,
Action. Defense.
not in front of my adoring fans. Yeah, go on, Memoru. Beat it up. Oh, if only I could use that. It's not physically possible at the minute because we don't even have a dice bonus, but... yeah, I don't really blame him for running away there. That is totally fair. It's been quite a good battle, this, actually. I don't really know what that dragon's doing. Yeah, I think it's still paralyzed, unfortunately, but... Right, can I get to highs?
Change, guys. Set.
No, no, no.
Oh, wow, Memoru just totally blocked me off. Wow, you... I'm never partying with you again, Memoru.
Action.
You can cheer for Memoru all you want.
Defense.
AB guard, nice. Meanwhile... There we go, we got him. D+, brilliant. That was good match, that Drac. And yes, I totally screwed up against that Hildebert. For some reason, I was thinking that Windmill did 2 damage on Viviana. And I'd worked out and everything. I was thinking, right, I'll have 2 health left when I use the Windmill, and I can kill it with the Windmill. But no. Hey, congratulations, D+. Let's go for a red pack this time. Wand. Now, Lily. Nair's Claw. It looks nothing like the proper Nair's Claw, but we're going. And a Psycho Wand. How did I not have a Mahu? Streamer luck. We got Fowler again. Yeah, so Nair's Claw, which looks like the fake Nair's Claw in PSO. Not the real one. Yeah, that is definitely the fake Nair's Claw. What does it do? Hunuel only, as it should be. Covers HP equal to 1/3 of the damage inflicted. During a tech attack, the TP of a tech card doubles. And it has TP +6. But it is level 7, so you're never going to be able to use it. Same issue with Psycho Wand. For anyone who doesn't know why that's such a problem, think of the maximum number you can roll on a dice. And then tell me why level 7 is a problem. You basically need to have a dice bonus to be able to even use them. Yeah, you have to use dice +1 cards, or things that give you dice bonuses to even be able to use it. And you also have a limit of 8 levels of equipment that you can use. So if you use a Psycho Wand, you can only use a level 1 bit of gear with it. It's well, it's not only a late match card, it's also a late match card if you lose all your other gear, because you won't be able to bring it on otherwise. So they are really hard to use. Having said that, I am still going to put it in my deck. I mean, what the hell did we take out for Naze Claw? I mean, Rika's is level 6. It feels bad taking Rika's out for Naze. Should both be in. I really don't have many options, honestly. I don't know if I use it. It's a cool card, but it's just near impossible to use. At least with Rika's, I can technically bring it on at the start of a battle. Yeah, that's basically what I normally do. So if I get a really high level card, I tend to replace it with another high level card. It's a really bad idea to take out a low level card to put a high level one in, because then you'll just have nothing you can use if you roll a bad dice roll. So I may make another deck around that card instead of putting them in that one. Yeah, I'll just make another deck instead. I will say, if you played this game back in the day, you would not get those kind of cards at this level. You had to grind like crazy to have a chance of getting the good cards. They've increased the rates quite a bit, which I'm all for, honestly, because you would just never see them otherwise. Anyway, I think I'm looking at the time. I think probably not worth doing another match because we are pretty much at the time and on the end anyway on a Sunday. Most would I get in period? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I played Ep 3 quite a bit. I can't remember what level I got to offline. I think maybe close to level 100 offline on my GameCube save. Maybe a bit less. I genuinely can't remember. On my original GameCube save anyway, because I lost one. Because of course I did. And yeah, there was loads of cards I never saw. But yeah, I think we'll pray in that there for today, I think. I hope you had fun with episode 3. I know we don't stream it very often. Yeah, let's give episode 3 a cheer, why not?
Bravo! Bravo!
Is it just a cheer, or is it just congrats? There we go. Well done, Ep 3. Thank you for existing. So yeah, on there'll be a video on Tuesday for members and another video for non-members. There'll be a stream on Wednesday, which will be some more Phantasy Star 4. Next weekend there will be a stream. I'm not sure which game we'll play yet. It'll probably be another Phantasy Star that we haven't played for a while. Maybe PSO 2, maybe? Or PSU. We'll figure it out. But yeah, whatever you're doing, I hope you have a good week, and if you have enjoyed the stream, just consider the usual. Either like, subscribe, join us as a member if you want to, follow us up on Twitch, follow on X or BlueSky, and you can also join my Discord channel as well if you want to. Did make it to at least ranking 538. That's a lot of work. 30 a week, so a week off for you. Oh, nice one. And happy birthday for whenever it is. But yeah, we will end that on there for today. So have a good week, whatever you're doing. And I will see you guys on Wednesday for some more Phantasy Star 4. Whatever you're doing. See you then. Is there like a goodbye thing we can do? A goodbye noise? I mean, there you go. Exactly, yeah.